Hi everyone, welcome back to Starfield. Thanks for joining me today. So we made it back to the key after stealing the the conduction grid data. That's down here, and we uploaded Estelle's virus and talked to Estelle, talked to Benjamin, and all sorts of stuff. So now we have to talk to Neva, who's waiting impatiently. All right. Hey, Neva.
All hell's breaking loose, Rook. Delgado needs you in the repair bay with Jazz as soon as possible.
Hope it isn't bad.
Oh, it's bad. Real bad. Delgado will fill you in with the details.
Okay.
Now get your ass to the repair bay. Go!
Wow, she is very upset. Alright, so let's get to the repair bay. She's not rushing, obviously, but we have to.
Need something?
No, I'm good. Okay, let's see what the problem is. Okay. I got us down here.
Either put up, shut up, or die.
Alright,
And you
what's
are
going
sure
on?
we will have those defense batteries up and running?
No. I'm not sure. They're in bad shape, Del. Really bad shape. I'm already using duct tape and spit to keep the station from falling apart, and you want me to pull a rabbit out of my hat?
I don't want to hear excuses. I want to hear that it's going to be fixed. Period. Get it done.
All right. I'm on it.
You want to quit standing there and hand over the conduction grid data?
Whoa. Well, it's right here.
Ah, perfect. I'll take that.
Dependable as always. Unlike some people we know.
Oh, that's real funny.
Uh-oh.
All right, listen up because I don't want to repeat this twice. We've gotten word that UC Systef is massing somewhere nearby for an attack on the key.
Oh,
While
really?
we prepare for their arrival, I want you to head straight for Bannock 4 and bring Crix's legacy home.
Well, how do you know that this stuff is massing for an attack?
I have a very reliable source at Mast.
Really?
They were so concerned that the threat was real, they actually jumped the information out to us right away.
I see. Well, I'll prep my ship immediately.
Just slow down and listen before you jump the gun and ruin everything. Lay it out, Jess.
All right, first things first. I'm gonna upload this data you snagged from Generdyne into the Key's databanks. All you need to do is build and then install a conduction grid module onto your ship. Oh, and if you haven't already, you'll need the comm spike module installed as well.
Once your ship is ready, jump out to Bannock 4, board the legacy, and bring us the cash.
Oh, so what's the catch?
Of course there's a catch. What, you thought this would be easy?
No.
After you board the Legacy, be on the lookout for 2 transfer modules. They're special keys that allow access to the ship's vault. Once you locate the vault's control center, hook up the data core I'm gonna give you, and download everything they've got.
And before you get any bright ideas, like running off with the money, that currency is going to be heavily encrypted. Only a genius like Shinya will be able to crack that encryption. So bring it back here right away.
So what if Shinya can't crack the encryption?
That would be a first. I have yet to see encrypted currency that Shinya could not manipulate within hours. I mean, the guy plugs his body directly into his mainframe. He eats, breathes, and shits numbers all day. No, I'm not worried about him.
So why do I need 2 transfer modules to open the vault?
Because those Galbank ships were carrying so much money they didn't even trust their own crew.
Ah, alright. Well, I'll bring it back. I'm not a traitor.
Are you kidding? Everyone around here is a traitor.
Oh.
Look, I'm gonna make this real simple for you. If that money ends up anywhere but the key, I will hunt you down and pry it out of your dead hands myself. Now get moving.
Sure thing, boss. So... Is there more to Crick's legacy than just the money?
The Crimson Fleet isn't really a fleet. It's an ideal. A principle that Crick sought to set up so that pirates didn't infight over scraps. Over time, that notion has been lost. Captains have been turning their backs on the fleet, doing jobs on the side, killing each other. Bringing Crick's legacy back to the fleet would be like validating everything Jasper Cricks believed in. And I'm certain it would unify us once again. Of course, it wouldn't exactly hurt to have all that extra money at our disposal. But I think you catch my meaning.
Yeah, I got it. What's your biggest worry regarding the upcoming attack?
The toughest nut to crack is if UC Sistef brings in the Vigilance. That Commander Ikande has himself a hell of a ship there. Advanced shield tech, bristling with weapons. I would love to see that thing burn.
Oh.
If we hope to stand a chance against it, we need those defensive batteries and Crick's legacy.
I see. Who are the captains you keep mentioning?
You've met some of them already. Matis Castillo, Yevgeny Rokov, Juan Dayu, Estelle Vincent, and Adler Kemp.
Oh, okay.
They might feel like independents to you, but each one of them has a stake in the Crimson Fleet. And each one of them wants a cut of the wealth.
Of course they
I am sending word out to every able-bodied captain that they are needed. We'll see how many answer the call.
All right.
Get moving before it's too late.
Yeah. All right, Jazz.
I need to get those defensive batteries online, so make this fast.
How will the ComSpike module help us with the legacy? I think we know this stuff
The
already. but
ComSpike
might as well.
traces and decrypts coded signals. As long as you have the transponder ID, you can track pretty much anything. That file you lifted from the Galbank archives contained the legacy's transponder code, which I'll program into your nav system. All you have to do is get within the vicinity of Bannock 4, and the ComSpike will automatically point you to the target. Cute toy, huh?
Sure. And the conduction grid module will help me get to the legacy?
Well, you already know that the conduction grid does a pretty nifty trick. It absorbs extreme voltage and converts it to usable power on neon. The version for your ship can still absorb incoming electrical energy, like, say, the EM field surrounding Bannock 4, but it can't store the power. Instead, it just scatters the EM harmlessly away from the hull, insulating you from frying every circuit aboard. As a nice side effect, I'm betting the module will make your ship somewhat EM weapon resistant and boost its shield regen.
Oh,
Lucky you.
that is a nice little bonus. So what can you tell me about the Key's defensive batteries?
There are 3 defensive batteries, basically high-powered military space turrets, triangulated around the Key. They were part of the UC's original defenses for the station. Pretty effective, too. Can put some serious hurt on enemy spacecraft. The good news is that the batteries have an incredibly wide field of coverage, so they can pick off ships trying to reach the Key from any vector. The bad news is that they're 100-year-old tech. They keep breaking down and are expensive as hell to keep operational.
I see. So can you help me with my ship?
Not a problem. Conduction grid data is all set up in the system, so should be an easy install.
Okay, so let's modify the ship.
I bet you would. I'm just kidding. Let's take a look.
Okay, so I will add the conduction grid. Might take me a while because I'm not used to building a ship. So I'll be back. All right, so we updated the ship, and now we are ready to head out, I suppose, to, well, actually, we are going to go talk to the UC Vigilance. So let's go talk to them.
Is Mina seeing anyone right now? Patience. I gotta do it again.
Oh, I guess if you, everything closes down when you, didn't know that, when you update your ship. I don't play around with the ship builder too much, so... I did put on a shielded cargo because I wanted to figure out how it worked. There's my captain's locker. Alright. But I don't know where the shielded locker is. Jump seats. What's that? The armillary. There's mine. I wonder where they put the shielded cargo. I'll figure that out later. Let's go talk to the commander.
We're on our own again.
Okay, let's find our target. Whoops. As soon as I figure out how to go up and down. Oops, if I go forward. Alright, there we go. Sagan. Have we been to Sagan? I don't recall.
Let's see what there is to see.
Oops, slow down. Oops, slow down. Don't shoot at things, you idiot. Okay. Sagan system, huh. Alright, let's hail the... Hail?
Hail acknowledged. You're clear to dock at docking port 1. The commander will be waiting for you in operations.
Sure. Gotta learn how to drive better.
Seals are tight. We're docked.
Alright, let's board. Vasco,
Captain
seriously.
Archer, hello.
You're blocking.
I am satisfied to see that you survived your most recent sleep cycle.
Okay,
Howdy.
Commander.
All support ships have arrived, Commander.
When we take the legacy
Good.
from under their
After we're
noses.
done here, arrange a briefing. I want all of their CEOs over here as soon as possible.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
There you are. Where have you been?
What do you mean? I've been busy doing my job?
You mean your latest excursion to Neon?
Yeah.
I've received the reports about your little foray into Xenodyne. Last piece of the puzzle before you go after Crix's legacy. Which means it's time to put all the cards on the table and prepare to attack the key.
Really? You're gonna attack the key? They're in quite a panic over there.
Good. The more confusion and panic we cause, the more damage we can potentially inflict. Before you jump to Bannock 4, I need to make one thing abundantly clear. The credits from that Galbank transport cannot reach the fleet. You have to bring them here at all costs. If Delgado gains access to those resources, we might be touching off a battle we can't possibly win.
We've been monitoring the Crimson Fleet's comm chatter in the Crix system. They're gathering allies by making promises based on your success.
As much as I hate to admit it, UC SysDef won't stand a chance. The fleet will become stronger and more unified than ever.
Like you say that to anybody. So, no pressure then.
Hey, don't worry about it. You've come this far. We know you've got what it takes to bring the prize home.
Well said, Lieutenant. All right, I guess this is it. Do whatever prep you need to do aboard the Vigilance, and then head out to Bannock 4. When you return here with Crix's legacy, we'll begin the attack. Good luck.
So what will happen to Crix's legacy after I bring it here?
During the end of the Narian War, the money was destined to bolster the Freestar Collective's coffers. Even though we were rivals at the time, and I suppose we still are to some extent, the credits still rightfully belong to their people. After the money is turned over to Mast, I'm certain arrangements will be made to return the money to the proper authorities in Aquila City.
How did you convince the UC to authorize an attack?
The evidence you've been bringing to Lieutenant Toft has been instrumental in convincing the brass at Mast to greenlight the attack. They've sent us support ships, extra troops, weapons, all on account of your role in the operation. To put it simply, if it wasn't for you, this operation would be at a standstill.
Have I been bringing information to her? I don't think so. Okay, I think I need to talk to her next. Alright, thanks.
All my hopes go with you. Good luck.
Lieutenant Toft, can I talk to you for a minute?
Spending all this time with those pirates couldn't have been easy. Just hold out a little longer, and you'll be back with the good guys soon enough.
Yeah.
Looking for some last-minute advice?
I have some evidence for you. I suppose I was supposed to be giving this to you all along, but I forgot.
Well done. Let's see what you found.
I picked this up from Lock Penitentiary in Savarvo.
It's amazing that all this romantic nonsense about Crix's legacy really just amounts to a rumor Jasper Crix picked up in jail. It just goes to show you how a tiny rumor can snowball into a full-blown fairy tale.
Right.
Any other fragments?
Yeah. I got this piece of information on a certain Galbank employee who was aboard the Siren of the Stars.
Are you kidding me? Dombrowski was already making a 6-figure salary, and yet he couldn't resist starting an embezzlement scheme. It makes me sick. It's gonna be an absolute pleasure to throw his butt in prison. That it?
This recording about ComSpike shows that UC's got some internal issues going on.
Cost overruns, siphoning project funds?
Yep.
How deep does this well go? Our forensic accounting team is going to have their hands full. I'll send this to Mast right away. Let's just hope that a few rotten apples within the UC haven't spoiled the entire bunch. Find anything else?
Yeah. One more thing. I grabbed some of this stuff from Jennerdine's executive's office. It's pretty damning stuff.
Benjamin Bayou.
Yep.
Pride of the Freestar Collective. The authorities there have been trying to nail him for a long time. Bringing us proof that he's been manipulating Jennerdine from the shadows is pretty tasty stuff. The FC will pay dearly for this. Good job. Have any more?
That's all I got for now.
All right. Keep up the good work.
Will you be able to decrypt Crix's legacy once I bring it back to the Vigilance?
Even as long ago as the Narian War, Galbank used an extremely potent level of encryption on their currency. Unfortunately, the unlocked ciphers are lost to time. However, if you can bring us one of Galbank's old transfer modules, I know it would help. Don't worry, I'm sure some of the techs at Mast will be able to work with whatever you bring to reverse the encryption.
Are you familiar with the Key's defenses?
Anything you can tell us would be helpful.
Oh, they're rounding up as many captains as they can to bulk up their fleet.
Yeah, I heard they even sent word to some of the contacts you met.
Yep.
They're writing an awful lot of checks they can't cover without Crix's legacy, but we'll be ready for them. Anything else?
Jasmine Durand is trying to get the Key's defensive batteries online.
Damn it. I was afraid of that. I'll warn our ships to use looser formations. Hopefully Durand isn't as clever as she thinks she is, or you can help us take the batteries down when the attack begins. Was that all?
Yes, I gotta attack them. Okay. No, that's all for now. Thank you.
Okay, well, if anything else springs to mind before you leave, please let me know.
Sure. Did we already do this? What other background information can you give me on the fleet?
They're pirates in every sense of the word, but they've managed to get more organized under their current leadership. That makes them especially dangerous, but hopefully it makes them a little more predictable, too.
Okay, that's all we got.
You come back alive. You hear me?
Okay, so I think...
Yes.
Let's see. So I think this is going to be a slightly short episode, a little bit of a talky one. But...
My family's all in the UC Navy.
Then we can go to Bannock 4. Alright, so I'll see you in Bannock 4 in the next episode. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.